All right, we're back with another episode of It's That Easy. This time we're talking about the NFL games for this coming weekend after Thanksgiving. We got some real good ones out there. So some to look forward to, and I think some to make some pretty good money on, to be honest with you. So
Yeah.
as always, I'm with my co-host, Big Peso. Big Peso, I know you sent me some good teasers, and I know you got some good picks on these, so I'm looking forward to hearing about those, man.
I like them.
All right, well, let's get into it, man. So, okay, I put the Chicago Eagle game up here.
Okay.
Mainly because we beat the Eagles' butts this last weekend, and I think the Eagles are struggling, and I think Chicago is going the other way. So Chicago's won 4 in a row. The Eagles had actually won 4 in a row before they got their butts handed to them by the Dallas Cowboys. Woo! So I'm looking forward to this because I'm actually hoping. I might be hoping against hope that the Bears show up in Philly. You got any numbers on this game?
I do. And you talk about a dog that could bite.
Yeah.
They could be the Bears. I can see the Bears beating Philly. But, Philly offense, they haven't been very good. And they're playing against a defense who can't stop anyone.
Right.
Chicago is number 28 versus the run, number 28 versus the pass. And the Bears have given up 26 plus, I think, in every game. So,
28,
Philly,
17, 20. Yeah.
Philly's offense is only averaging about 23 points a game. And I think they should trade Saquon if they're not going to run him. Get something for him. I know the Cowboys would like to have him.
I hear you, man. And you know what? I checked on this one. Saquon and Devontae Smith are both questionable. Yeah, funny.
That'd be nice.
They'll probably end up playing, but that was pretty interesting there. So I'll tell you what I got. I'm going to pick the Bears to cover this one because that's a lot of points. Even though it is in Philly, I think the Bears are a young enough team that they don't know they're not supposed to go to Philly and do well. I think they're going to cover the spread, but I'm picking the under. I don't think the Eagles. I think it's more defensive, and they'll score a few points here and there, but I don't think it's going to be over 44. So, yeah.
I mean, if Philly's D shows up, but we talked about how bad Chicago's defense has been this year. Their offense is a different story. They're number 6 in total yards. They're number 2 in their rushing game. And they're number 12 in the passing game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they put up 31 against Pittsburgh, so yeah.
Philadelphia's defense is number 20 in yards. And number 18 in rushing yards and number 22 in passing yards. I thought they were better than that. When you look at them on paper, though, I don't know. I think they're going to have their hands full. Yeah. And for that reason, I'm going to tease Chicago plus 20 points.
Wow. It actually feels like the over, don't you think? You think they go over?
Every Chicago game feels like an over to me because their defense is so bad.
No, I hear you. You know what? I think I might end up going the over on that one. But I definitely think Chicago will cover for sure.
Combined, these two teams are 11-11 on the over-unders this year.
Oh, wow. So I picked this next game because I think the Texans, I was really impressed with them, how they showed up against Buffalo.
Yeah.
Even though that was a home game for them. Man, what did they sack them, like 8 or 9 times? So
8 times.
They really got after him. And then the Colts, they struggled in Kansas City. And here's the thing about the Colts. I mean, I like the Colts. I think they're a good team. I think when they run the ball really well, Daniel Jones looks like a good quarterback. Yeah. Last week when they didn't run the ball very well, Daniel Jones looked like the New York Giants kind of Daniel Jones quarterback. Right. I think the Texans have the ability to make him look like the New York Giants type of quarterback, and for that reason, I picked Houston. Well, actually, I'm kind of torn on this one, but I think I might pick Houston to cover because I think it could be like a 3-point game where somebody wins at the end on a field goal. And then, man, the last time they played, the last 2 teams they played, they've gone the under. And so I'm leaning toward the under on this one because I think it'll be more defense, less offense, close game.
That's another dog that can bite too.
True.
Taking Texas to win.
Yeah. And
You know, I mean,
C.J. Stroud might even play. Actually, I heard that. So
this is a
yeah,
division game. So Houston's defense has allowed less than 20 points in 9 out of 10 games this year.
wow,
And 3 out of the last 4 have gone under.
yeah, true, true.
You know, in Indy's offense, they haven't looked good. Not for the last 3. They lost at Pittsburgh. They beat up a backup quarterback in Atlanta. And then they flopped in the fourth quarter, giving up 11 to Mahomes and KC.
Yeah, yeah,
So, and then you look at
yeah.
what KC did to Indy. KC ran for 150 yards and they threw for 350. So,
Wow. I can see the
yeah,
Texans running well against Indy. I don't know if they can throw for that many yards against Indy. It depends on who's the quarterback, I guess.
you talked about Indy's running game. You know, as good as they are, as good as Taylor is, Houston's number 5 against the run.
Yeah,
And even better than that, they're number 3 against the pass.
yeah,
But Indy, on the other hand, is number 4 with the running offense and number 7 passing offense. So
yeah.
it's that's your matchup right there.
But I think they pass if they run well. They don't run well, they probably don't pass well, So it's going to be a
So
good one.
head to head, the underdog has covered 5 out of the last 6 games, and the
Oh, yeah,
visitor
yeah.
the visitor in this matchup is 7-3 against the spread.
Oh, wow. Well, and you know what? And this is a division game, right? So I
Yeah,
can see why those are tough games for them. So, all right, you called it, man. Texans cover, probably go the under. I
yeah,
like it. So this one was an interesting one here. Buffalo and Pittsburgh. Probably, my guess would be they're not going to have Aaron Rodgers again,
yeah,
but that's just me because of broken wrist. And
yep,
you're an old dude, so yeah, it doesn't go
yeah.
very
And
well
he
if
has
you do
low
that.
T.
Yeah, that's right. Forgot about the low T. Uh, Now the Bills, they're coming off a road loss where they looked really bad in the second half to the Texans. But I think the Steelers' defense, even though they are good, I don't think they're as good as the Texans' defense. So I actually is going to go Buffalo on this one. And
Okay,
oh man, it's a tough one, but I'm gonna go to the over on this one just because Steelers, they scored 59 last, like over under was 59, or sorry, overall they did 59 points last week, 46 the week before. So I don't know, man, it's a close one on that one.
yeah. The Bills on the road have lost 3 out of their last 4 games. Pittsburgh at home has won 4 out of the last 5. Against the Bills, Aaron Rodgers has 7 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Oh wow,
That's one of the props that I played was Rodgers to throw an INT.
nice.
Now, Josh Allen has played against Pittsburgh 4 times with 8 touchdowns, and he's also thrown 3 picks.
Nice.
So Josh Allen is 3-1 against the spread and straight up against Pittsburgh, with 3 of the 4 going under the total.
Well, and Aaron Rodgers is not on the injury report, so I guess he's gonna play.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I think the Bills take him though. I think the
I'm
Bills.
actually teasing this one, teasing the number up, and I'm playing under 60.5 for this game.
I think that yeah, if 60.5 points is what you have, I think the under is a good play on that one.
Yeah.
So I did a few things here. So if you play the money line and you take Chicago, I might have put Indianapolis on that one, and Buffalo. No, sorry, Chicago, Texans, and Buffalo. I think the money line would pay you 146. $10 bet was 14 times.
Okay.
Well, because Philly's favored, Indianapolis favored, so you got 2 dogs right there. That pays well. And then if on the spread, if you just picked Chicago to cover, the Texans to cover, and Buffalo to cover, $10 pays $63. So that's 6 times pay. I won't tell people if you pay 1,000 what that pays you, but you could do the math. So
I like that bottom one.
yeah, it's pretty good. But like you said, they're dogs and they can win. I mean, if Chicago and Texans can pull that off, yeah, it can. That's where you make the money. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
if you
yeah.
think about it, when you betting the favorite doesn't win you a lot of money. Betting the underdog wins you money, and then parlaying, picks also
Right.
wins you a good amount. So that's why I wanted to put it up there just to educate some people in case they want to know.
Educate them.
Educate them. So
The mind is a terrible thing.
all right, so hey, here's the reach around. See, I put underdog of the week. So I picked a couple of games that I thought could be possible underdog victories here. The
Yeah.
Jets, I took them because I think Atlanta, they still got Penix out, and it's a home game for the Jets. Not that they're doing great, but if anybody was going to win on that game, it could probably be the home team. So I
True.
picked those guys. And then I don't know if Baker's going to be out. If he is, I feel like the Cardinals can do enough to at least cover. I don't know if they can win in Tampa Bay, but without Baker there, it's like the Bucks are a whole different team.
And then you wonder, even if Baker's back, I mean, he has that sprained AC joint.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, that's a terrible pain.
yeah.
One hit, and he's probably back on the bench.
Well, and that's why I think they won't play him. Like why would you, do that? Play him this one game where he get hurt. You got to get that healed up over the next couple weeks.
Oh, I agree.
So for that reason, that's why I said, I might take the Cardinals there. And so I did the money line. If the Jets and the Cardinals, if you pick them to win and they win, it actually pays 3.5 times.
Okay.
So that's pretty good. And then
And
if you parlay it, the spread just for them to cover, that pays 2.5 times or a little over 2.5 times. So they're not too bad. I mean, you can make some money there, right? So
I like the Jets pick. The Jets are 4-0, 5-1 against the spread in their last few games.
yeah, yep.
Atlanta has 2 wins in the last 6 against the spread.
They did beat New Orleans last week, but before that they lost 4 in a row. So they're struggling.
The Jets have scored over 33 in the last 4. Atlanta scored over 30 in the last 9. If I had to play this one, I would definitely tease the over here.
Nice. Okay. Sounds good. Now for our last segment, which I think is becoming the most popular segment, is Big Pesos, Big T's, and Tickler of the Week.
Come on.
Now, we're either going to get kicked off of YouTube or we're going to be the most popular show on YouTube. I'm not sure which one yet, So,
Everyone loves the beach.
yeah, that's water. I mean, look at that water.
That's
Can't
beautiful water.
clear water there.
So clear.
So talk to us about these teasers and you got for us.
Yeah, I mean, we talked a little bit about the Buffalo Pittsburgh game. I like that over. I mean, I think those guys. I mean, I'm sorry, I like that under. I don't think those guys score that many points. Pittsburgh's last 4, they've lost on the road. I just don't see them putting up that many points. So I
Right.
teased the
Yeah.
number up and played the under.
I agree.
The Giants and the Patriots, on the other hand, I definitely teased that number down and played the over. I think New England gets it done. And the Giants, as bad as the Giants are, they've been covering the spread and they've been putting up some points.
Yeah.
So if the Giants put up 20 against New England, I think New England wins the game. So, I mean, I think that one's going to be easy. That one may go over by halftime.
Good, nice.
Denver and Washington. Denver's defense has been solid.
True.
Washington, I mean, ever since they lost their quarterback,
Yeah.
they've been lost. So I'm definitely taking the under in that one. And then Chicago. I think Chicago's going to win the game outright. So they were a 7-point dog. I get 13 more. Yeah, I'll take Chicago plus 20.
I agree.
Then go over to the other side, and that one pays minus 150 for the 13-point teaser. So you've got to risk 75 pesos to win 50 pesos.
That's the 13-point one, right?
The 13.
Yeah.
Now, the 7-point teaser, you get 2-1.
Right.
So you
Yep.
risk 50 to win 100.
I like it.
So because of I think New England was minus 6.5 or 7.
Yeah.
So they just have to win the game.
Which
Same
they
for
should.
Denver.
Yep. Which they
Chargers, I think when I looked, they were minus 10. So take 7 more. So Chargers minus 3.
Yep.
And then the Rams were at 10.5. So they've got to win by, I'm sorry, they were
Yeah, they're 10.5.
10.5. So it's the Rams minus 3.5.
3.5. So the Chargers are actually 8.5 points now. So you might be
Okay.
able to take that down to -1
Yep.
or -1.5.
I like it.
Nice. Nice.
Even better. So yeah,
So
I can live with 2-1 on my money.
oh, absolutely. So last week I took the two biggest spreads, which were the Giants 14.5 and Tennessee 12.5, and I parlayed those, and I won that because both of them covered. Just like you were saying, the Giants have been covering. Tennessee, I'm not sure if they can do that again. But
Yeah.
the two biggest spreads of this one are the Rams Panthers, which is 10.5, and the Vikings Seattle 10.5. Now that one I don't feel so good about.
Which
But
one?
what's that?
Which one?
Well, I
You
don't
don't
know if
feel good about.
Minnesota. I don't know if Minnesota hangs in there with Seattle. Seattle's been beating people pretty good.
Yeah, they have.
So I don't think they can hang in there. Uh, Carolina, they couldn't even hang in there. They got 3 interceptions against the 49ers, and they couldn't
Yeah.
hang in there with that. So I feel like I don't think they can hang with the Rams and be close. So
Well, and the Rams are 6-1 against the spread the last seven, and Carolina has scored under 13 points in 5 out of the last 6 games, whereas the Rams have scored more than 34 points in 4 out of the last 5 games.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm sure I'm going to have another teaser, and the Rams will be right at the top of it. And in your comments section, I'm going to add several more of these plays that I was considering. And I expect it to be just like last week when we went 11-0, or the week before when we went 9-0.
Yeah,
I expect
yeah.
to knock out all these teasers again, break out the broom.
And you know what? On those spreads, it actually
Yeah,
may be a good thing to play a parlay. The Rams 10.5 and Seattle 10.5, and both of them covering this time. Last
yeah, I
week they
agree.
didn't cover. That could be the play right there. And I
I think
guarantee
so.
you that probably pays 3.5 right there.
I
Pays
like it.
10 would get you like $35. So
Let's go.
all right, man. So yeah, make sure everybody like and subscribe to our video. We're gonna leave these picks in our comments. We'd love to see your comments on there as well and see what you pick. And so yeah, good luck on all your bets because I think this is gonna be a good betting weekend.
I like it.
You got any closing remarks, man?
No, man, let's get that money.
All right, sounds good. For Big Peso and myself, you guys have a great betting weekend and good luck to everyone. Peace.